Devin, the Browns passing game, I think the only major downfield play they had, especially to Odell Beckham, was that long play where they went into double coverage. Was that a big part of the game plan, trying to take away the shots downfield from Mayfield to Jones and Landry and Beckham?
Yeah, I mean, but I think it was more of an awareness thing. Like, we didn't come in and change our game plan, but we knew, behind Kansas City, they have the most big plays. But it really comes from the pass game and the run game. So we talked about that all week, limiting the big plays, not giving it up in one play. But again, the credit goes to our corners. And I think obviously the weather has some effect, early in the game. It was hard to just drop back and just throw the ball deep. And I think being able to create some turnovers early in the game changed it a little bit. But I think, those guys did a great job of making sure, when they went vertical, staying on top of our guys, playing good coverage, whether it was man or zone, everybody doing their job.
Hey, Devin, was you surprised at John Speed there, catching Chubbs there at the end?
Nah. Jay Jones, one of the fastest guys in the locker room. So, I saw him, I felt him coming from my right. He did a great job. And that's something as DBs, I think we all think about. When we're running, we know we can catch guys from behind. And, when you do that, he did a great job, just ball awareness. That was the second play of the season, just being able to attack the ball. So, you give up a big play like that. It was a great play by Jay Jones. And then, at the pile, everybody protecting me and coming up with the football, so you don't have to give all that effort and then go back and play defense.
Putting a list together, explaining how the team has gotten to 8-0, would 25 forced turnovers be at the very top of that list?
Yeah, that's something we always talk about, turnover ratio. Us turning the ball over, our offense protecting the ball, a lot of times that's going to lead to wins. So it's rare you come out of the game plus in a turnover ratio and you lose. So that's something that we're always thinking about. We want to attack the football, and especially as a team getting off to good starts, offensively, defensively, being able to go out there early in the game and make our plays, I think puts us in the driver's seat a little bit and puts a lot of pressure on our opponent. So that's something we got to continue to work at, and try to get that advantage each week.
Devin, Dante was just talking about how crazy it is that Bill has won in this league 300 times. What does he do to inspire you week in, week out? I mean, this is a grind, obviously, the NFL season, but obviously he is one of the greatest in history. What is it about his coaching style over the years that inspires players like you to play at your best?
I know for me, in my opinion, there's two things. It's consistency. He comes to work every day the same way. His expectations don't change. It doesn't matter who the player is. It doesn't matter what situation. He's going to always remain consistent. And then I think his ability to give ownership to the players. There's a lot of times for us as defenders, we go out there and, he'll tell us, like, hey, you got 5 different options right here. Whatever you see best, by formation, by personnel, make the call. And he's told, whether it's myself, Duron, Pat, who really makes a lot of calls, Hightower, Jamie, Bent, E-Rob, he tells us all the signal callers, 9 out of 10 times I trust you're going to make the right decision. So I don't want to tell you what to do and ruin the game. As he always says, coaches mess up games more than anything. And I think him allowing us to do that, for one, it makes us want to study and understand the game, to take accountability to our coaches, to our teammates. And then I think, too, it allows us to just play free. Go out there, study the game, and do what you think is necessary. And I think once you're able to do that, good or bad, it falls on us. And we take that responsibility. And I think that's why you see us playing so fast as a defense right now, because when something goes wrong on the field, like, we don't have to look to the sideline. We're sitting there talking to each other, I got to do this next time, I'll do that. And I think that enables us, no matter if we give up a play or not, to continue to just try to play good football.
Devin, I know he's on the other side of the ball, but were you impressed with Muhammad's ability to pick things up so quickly and contribute like he did?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I've seen it a lot, my time here, picking guys up. I still remember when Talib got traded here and came in, I'm like, man, this guy's about to go play a game with only a couple of days of practice. He gets a pick 6 in his first game. And I think I think the Patriots, our front office does a good job of getting guys that want to be good football players and they want to help the team. And I think that's what Mo did this week, whether it was staying late, going home, studying, making sure that guys could count on him to go out there and execute. And, being out there, I think for any guy, once you get out there, you're just playing football. And I thought he did a good job of that, playing fast and playing aggressive.
Hey, Devin, obviously you guys are 8-0, and the defensive numbers this year are pretty incredible. But a lot of people out there say, well, look who they played. They haven't played anyone yet. How do you feel about that statement or criticism?
Slate just said it, man. There's opinions and there's truth. And the truth is, however we played, the stats and all of that, that's what it is. Opinion is we probably not as good as people think and all of that. But I think for us as a defense, that hasn't changed. We've never been as good as people think. And we'll try to continue to win games, and people continue to say we're not as good. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is each time you step on the field is you could get a win. And I think for us, that's going to stay our focus. As a guy that's been here for 10 years now and as a captain, that's what I want to keep guys locked in on, not reading good news clippings or bad news clippings, but just staying focused on the truth and what we need to do each day to get better.
The 25 takeaways, you guys have almost equaled last year's. What's been the difference? What enabled you guys to elevate another level?
Probably this guy, Deron Harmon. No, I think it's just when you get in that kind of mentality and you're in it, I think each time now we step on the field, it's like, all right, we got to get 2 or 3 turnovers each time. And I think it's not just interceptions, it's not just sack fumbles, it's just an awareness to hunt the football. And I think that's what we've done a good job of hunting the football and understanding when we watch film, like, hey, man, when this guy has the ball, he's loose with it. So I think as a defense, we all know that. Each individual that steps on that field is aware of that, and then we go out and try to play to it. Do I have to take a question?
Yes, last question.
You didn't even think of a question?
Well, I already got a question. Who's the best looking guy on defense besides myself? Not you.
I'm just saying, when you got double trouble, all things go well. Is that it? That's it. Thank you very much.